I hosted a trip to China with 19 foreigners, and after the trip, I asked people what their biggest culture shocks were, and this is what people said. Number one was the spitting, and honestly, as a Chinese American, it's a huge culture shock for me too, and I actually hate it. And the reason people spit in China so much is because in ancient medicine, it was a way to expel toxins from the body, and I guess phlegm was a toxin, so I do understand why Chinese people spit, but I also understand that it's a huge culture shock for anyone who visits. Number two is that you can always find ice cream as a snack, and they're always so fancy, and they're never that sweet, which is nice. Number three, you'll always get hot water and tea with a meal even when it's hot out, just because it's better for your body. You can expect to get zero ice water when you're in China. Number four is that it's not really rude to push and shove when you're in a crowd because everyone does it, like even the elders. And if you're in a rush and you want to get anywhere, you kind of have to do it. Number five are the squat toilets. Basically every public toilet will mostly be a squat toilet. Western toilets are becoming more accessible, but it's still kind of difficult to find. Low key, if you can't squat and go to the bathroom, I would practice before you go to China, just so you have better like hip mobility. Number six, Chinese people love to ask foreigners for a photo and will kind of just say anything out of pocket, and it might be conceived as rude, but they're just very blunt. And last but not least, if you're with a group, you probably won't order a single meal for yourself the whole time you're in China, just because all meals are family style. And you probably won't understand the dishes either, but the flavor combinations are always so delicious in China. And I don't understand what the dishes are half the time, but they always taste good. But once you get used to the culture in China, it's genuinely such a beautiful country, and the people are so kind-hearted. I really haven't heard of anyone who's had a bad experience there.